Hello students, today we are going to start our third lesson, the religious synthesis. Okay, synthesis means combination of some parts. Okay, synthesis means combination of some parts, and here is religious synthesis, that is religious means religions, our religious synthesis. There are various religions in our country, so there is religious synthesis is the lesson. Okay, let's start. Diversity of languages and religions is an important characteristic of the Indian society. Considering this feature, the Indian Constitution has adopted the principle of secularism. In medieval India too, attempts to bring about religious synthesis in social life were made on the basis of this principle. Which principle? Secularism. Among these efforts, the Bhakti movement, Sikhism and Sufi sect have a significant place. These different streams of thought arose in different parts of India. They emphasized harmony between the different sects and religions along with devotion to God. We shall study them in this chapter. Okay. In this chapter, we are going to see how the religious equality is maintained in our society. There are various and different religions are existed in India. Okay, but in India there are many religions and languages too. But still there is feeling of oneness and still we are united. Indian Constitution adopted secularism. Secularism म्हणजे there is freedom to everyone in our country to follow any caste or religion of your choice. There is no any burden or ban of government to anyone to follow any religion in our country. That is secularism. In medieval India too, attempts to bring about religion synthesis is in social life were made on the basis of this principle. Secularism वरतीच बेस असलेल्या आपल्या इंडियामध्ये हेच प्रिन्सिपल वापरलं गेलं आणि रिलीजियस सिंथेसिस म्हणजे एक धार्मिक एकात्मता साधली गेली. ओके. अमंग दीज ऑफर्स in medieval India also there were attempts made to maintain harmony in religious life of different by different saints. Saints means sants in different parts of India. Bhakti movement, Sikhism, here is Bhakti movement, Sikhism and the Sufi sects were most important among all these movement. We are going to learn about them in this lesson. Okay. Initially, ritual and Brahmajnan were greatly emphasized in the Indian religious life. In the medieval period, they gave way to Bhakti Marga, the path of devotion. सुरुवातीला इनिशियली आपल्या इंडियामध्ये काय होतं, इंडियाच्या इनिशियली रिच्युअल्स अँड ब्रह्मज्ञान वॉज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, महत्त्वाचं खूप इम्पॉर्टंट समजलं जायचं इंडियामध्ये. त्यातूनच पुढे मिडिवल पिरियडमध्ये भक्ती मार्ग दॅट इज द पाथ ऑफ डिवोशन अस्तित्वात आलं. ओके, भक्ती मार्ग मीन्स path of devotion has been come to an exist. Bhakti Marg did not give undue importance to hierarchies which further facilitate religious synthesis. In these different regions of India, we find different forms of path of devotion according to the local situation there. The Bhakti movement used the common people's language instead of Sanskrit. This helped the development of regional languages. Okay. In Bhakti Marg everybody is equal. भक्ती मार्ग म्हणजे काय, त्याच्यामध्ये एव्हरीवन इज इक्वल. ओके, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये रिच्युअल्स आणि ब्रह्मज्ञानला जास्त महत्त्व न देता undue importance to hierarchies. Hierarchies means the process. Okay, ranking, हा मोठा, हा त्याच्या खाली, हा त्याच्या खाली, दॅट इज हायरकी. हायरकी मीन्स रँकिंग. अँड भक्ती मार्गामध्ये रँकिंगला कुणीही महत्त्व देत नव्हतं. भक्ती मार्गामध्ये एव्हरीबडी इज इक्वल. भक्ती मुवमेंट यूज लोकल रिजनल लँग्वेज. म्हणजे ज्या ज्या भागामध्ये आपल्या महाराष्ट्रामध्ये जर भक्ती होत असेल तर ती आपल्या लोकल लँग्वेज म्हणजे मराठीमधूनच भक्ती मार्गाचं ज्ञान दिलं जायचं. आणि अशाच पद्धतीनं देशात ज्या ज्या भागातली रिजनल लँग्वेज जी असेल दॅट वॉज यूज्ड. ओके, बट नॉट संस्कृत बिकॉज एव्हरीवन could not understand Sanskrit. Sanskrit is a hard language to understand local people. So, Bhakti movement used the common people's language instead of Sanskrit. Okay, and this helped the development of regional languages. Bhakti movement. It is believed that the Bhakti movement originated in South India. The Nayanar and Alwar Bhakti movements emerged in this region. The Nayanar and Alwar Bhakti movements emerged in this region. Bhakti movement started in South India first. Okay, there were two parts of Bhakti movements in South India. One is Nayanar and another is Alwar. Okay, and Nayanar were the followers of Shiva. The Nayanars were devotees of Shiva, while the Alwars were devotees of Vishnu. Nayanars are followers of Shiva and Alwars were followers of Vishnu. There were also attempts to consider Shiva and Vishnu as one and the same and bring them together. Harihar idol which depict half Vishnu and half Shiva were produced in this period on a large scale. Idols of Harihara. Hari means Vishnu and Hara means Shiva. So half Vishnu and half Shiva were also idols of half Vishnu and half Shiva were also established in this period to show people that Shiva and Vishnu were same or equal. Okay, people belonging to all social strata and participated in these movements, in these bhakti movements. सगळ्या प्रकारच्या सोशल सर्व प्रकारचे लोक यामध्ये भक्ती मुवमेंटमध्ये पार्टिसिपेट करत होते. दे प्रीच्ड व्हॅल्यूज लाईक लव ऑफ गॉड, ह्युमॅनिटी, compassion, mercy, etc. Okay, these are preached means teached. Okay, लोकांना काय सांगितलं गेलं होतं? लव ऑफ गॉड, ह्युमॅनिटी, देवाबद्दल प्रेम, मानवता आणि भक्तिभाव हे लोकांना सांगितलं गेलं होतं साऊथ इंडियामध्ये. Okay, Sant Ramanuja and other acharyas strengthened the base of the Bhakti movement in South India. They told people that God is for all. God does not discriminate. The teaching of Ramanuja had a great impact in North India also. Ramanuja and other acharyas told people about equality. Okay, all are equal. Strengthen the base of Bhakti movement. They told people that God is for all, not some people or group of some people. God is for all and God does not discriminate. Everyone is equal in God's, for God. Okay, the teaching of Ramanuja had a great impact in North India also. As जसं साऊथ इंडियामध्ये रामानुजांचा इम्पॅक्ट होता तसाच नॉर्थ इंडियामध्ये सुद्धा रामानुजांचा इम्पॅक्ट होता. दे सेड गॉड इज फॉर ऑल. Sant Ramanand strengthened the Bhakti movement in North India. As Ramanuja strengthened the Bhakti movement in South India, in North India there is Sant Ramananda. Sant Kabir is a well-known sant in the Bhakti movement. He did not attach any importance to places of pilgrimage, vratas or idol worship. For him, truth was God. He taught that all human beings are equal. He did not believe in any differences based on caste, creed, sects, and religion. He wanted to bring about Hindu and Muslim unity. He criticized the extremely orthodox people in both Hindu and Muslim religions in strong terms. Here is about Kabir, Sant Kabir. Okay, according to Sant Kabir, व्रता, pilgrimage or व्रत म्हणजे उपास तापास, पिलग्रिमेज म्हणजे धार्मिक स्थळ, काशी, वाराणसी किंवा आपल्या इथं जे देवाची जी स्थळं आहेत त्याला ते महत्त्व देत नव्हते. आयडॉल वर्शिप म्हणजे मूर्तीपूजा, मूर्तीपूजेलाही त्यांच्या दृष्टीने महत्त्व नव्हतं. तर ते कशाला मानत होते देव? फॉर हिम ट्रूथ वॉज गॉड. सत्य हेच देव असं ते समजत होते. अँड ही टॉट दॅट ऑल ह्युमन बीइंग्स आर इक्वल. ओके, he did not believe in difference based on caste, creed, sect or religion. धर्मावर, जातीवर जो भेदभाव केला जायचा त्याच्यावर त्यांचा विश्वास नव्हता. ते काय म्हणत होते? एव्हरीवन इज इक्वल. ओके, ऑल ह्युमन बीइंग आर इक्वल. अँड ही वॉन्टेड टू ब्रिंग अबाउट हिंदू अँड मुस्लिम युनिटी. ही डिड नॉट बिलीव्ह इन any caste or religion. He wanted unity between Hindus and Muslims. Okay, in Bengal, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu underlined the importance of Krishna Bhakti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu give importance to Krishna Bhakti. Due to his teaching, people joined the Bhakti movement in transcending the boundaries of caste and creed. Under this influence, Shankaradeva spread the Bhakti movement in Assam. Shankaradeva, under his influence, Shankaradeva spread Bhakti movement. Shankaradeva हे संत कुठे होते? आसाम मध्ये. Narsi Mehta was a renowned Vaishnava Sant in Gujarat. He was an ardent devotee of Krishna. He gave the message of equality. He is known as the first poet of the Gujarati language. Here इथं काय सांगितलं त्यांनी सांगितलं की काही आपल्या इंडियाच्या काही भागांमधले विशिष्ट संत होऊन गेले, त्यांची इथं माहिती दिलेली आहे. इन बेंगाल देर वॉज चैतन्य महाप्रभू हू शोड अ वे ऑफ कृष्ण भक्ती. ओके, ड्यू टू हिज टीचिंग पीपल जॉईन. त्यांनी दाखवलेल्या मार्गावर लोकांनी भक्ती मुवमेंट जॉईन केली आणि ट्रान्सेंडिंग द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ people give up boundaries of caste and creed. Okay, under his influence Assam मध्ये कोण होते? शंकरदेवा, and he shows the way of bhakti. Narsi Mehta was in Gujarat and he was ardent devotee of Krishna. Narsi Mehta in Gujarat was also a Krishna Bhakta and he also shows the way of Krishna Bhakti. He gave the message of equality. In all these saints gave message of equality to our society in different regions in India. Okay, and he is known as first poet of Gujarati language. Narsi Mehta was the first poet of Gujarati language. Okay. Sant Mirabai and other saints are given in next paragraph. We will see that in next video. Okay.